Now, where are you going, buddy? Okay, so the punch build works just fine for the turtle. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Ghost Bear Gaming video. Today we're playing Gunfire Reborn again, and we're continuing our series where we're trying out and showcasing all the heroes. Today we're gonna try out the turtle. The turtle's kind of a tankier hero that likes to be in close. I said in my last bunny video that I haven't actually played the turtle that much, so I thought I would kind of go over what he does and what his abilities are first before we jump into the video, so you guys kind of understand how he works. So his E is his tidal aspis, which is a shield. It's kind of a wall of text, but the TLDR of it is you put up a shield that blocks all attacks from the front of you for 5 seconds. You can recast the shield, or when it expires it will retract and deal AoE damage to enemies in front of you. And when you're holding the shield, when you press your shooting button, you're going to punch using your striking punch instead of shooting, and a dash will become a hurdle, which doubles the movement distance and knocks back enemies in the way, dealing 1050 damage at the end. Then your Q is your striking punch, which is a punch that does damage to the front of you for 1050 damage, and then this thing here is called fist sensation. For every 1 meter of movement, you get a stack of fist sensation for 2 seconds, and each stack increases the striking punch damage by 5%. And I'll show you what that is when we get into the game. So then his unlockable abilities in the talent tree are Swelling Tide, which when you retract your aspis for every 1 second of its remaining duration, you get a 10% cooldown of your actual activation cooldown for it. So because it lasts for 5 seconds, if you say drop it after with 2 seconds left, you'll get 20% reduction on the cooldown, which 20% of 10.5 is what's that, 21 or 2.1 seconds, I should say. So it'll go down to an 8.4 second cooldown for it. Your next one is Agile Titan. You get 20 max shield, which I'm pretty sure the turtle has the highest base shield of anybody in the game. So he gets 20 additional max shield, and he gets 10 plus 10% total movement speed for 6 seconds upon using any hero skill or dashing. So he gets an movement speed boost, which is good because that helps his striking punch. Then Unceasing Flow. Holding aspis will restore 1 use of striking punch every 2 seconds. So on the base ability of it, you would get 2 uses of your striking punch back while holding your shield. Unshielding Force. The aspis' retracting attack will also trigger all the effects of striking punch. So any bonuses you have to your striking punch, which you get from some of your ascensions, does all those effects happen when you retract your aspis as well. So the damage that your shield does to the frontal part of where you're facing. And then Wild Punch, plus 30% hurdle base damage for every level of weapon you're currently holding. So the higher level your weapon you're holding, the more base damage your hurdle damage does, which is the 1050. So your 1050 base damage. So for every level you have of your weapon, you get a plus 30% damage boost. So 30% of that is like 300 damage. So that could scale up pretty quickly. Like if you got like a 20, a level 20 weapon, you could get 300 damage 20 times is like another 6,000 damage onto that, which doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. Well, it seems like a lot now, but it's not much by the end, but it does add up with all the other abilities you get. So it's definitely worthwhile. So his three areas that he can focus on is his enhanced striking punch. So your basic increase to base damage of your striking punch. This one for each stack increases next striking punch damage and gains additional stacks of his sensation after using hurdle. So you gain 4 stacks of fist sensation whenever you use hurdle. So it increases your damage you'll do with your next striking punch when you hurdle first. Concussive current. After dealing damage with a striking punch, it'll increase your weapon and skill damage, or just your weapon damage. Actually, sorry, I should say. So when you punch, after you punch, your weapon damage will be increased based on the number of stacks of fist sensation you have when you punched. So that's also basically this character likes to move fast, punch things, and then shoot them with his weapons. And he's got some other abilities in here that I'll talk about that are good for when you have your shield up and down a lot. For every consumed use of striking punch, recovers duration of tidal aspects when shielded and reduces the remaining cooldown when unsheathed. So what this means is if you have your shield up and you punch, it'll lengthen how long it'll stay up. But if you have it down every time you punch, it'll reduce the cooldown for when you can bring it back up again. So that's pretty good. Wave Breaking Blow is one where for every 8 stacks of fist sensation you have, so the faster you're moving, the more stacks you have, you'll consume additional use of striking punch upon casting it and perform additional punches that do with an additional 40% damage. 4 additional punches at most. So, and if any of the punches kills an enemy, recover the uses consumed. So it'll increase your damage by using up more uses, and if you kill the enemy, then you get all those uses back. And then Dark Tide is your basic one that increases the amount of punches you get. Like everybody else has an ability that increases their Q capacity, so that's his version of it. Then his next one is his gunfighting efficiency. So he's got Formidable Aspis, which after retracting your shield, you'll get increased weapon damage for the next few shots, and each enemy you kill with those shots will reduce the cooldown of your Aspis so you can bring it back up faster again. So that one's actually quite good, and at the highest level it actually gives you lucky shot chance as well. So that's really nice to have. Tidal Rhythm is you increase your skill damage while holding your Aspis, so while you're using your Aspis, your punches will do more damage because they're skill damage, and then after you retract it, your weapon damage will be increased. So you start for 5 seconds. So it's good to, that's a really good one to have because it'll help you with both aspects of your damage. Wave Rider gives you increased movement speed while you're holding your Aspis and for a few seconds after, and then for every 1% of the movement speed bonus you get increased to your weapon and skill damage. So like with the level 1, 20% movement speed means you get 20% weapon and skill damage. But level 3 version of it is 40% movement speed, but a 2% increase in weapon and skill damage. So that means you get 80% weapon and skill damage while this is active. So that's quite a nice one as well if you can level it up. The Irrepressible Surge. If an enemy is defeated when holding your Aspis, your hurdle will have no cooldown for the next 2 seconds. And then if an enemy is defeated within 1.2 seconds of retracting, your tidal Aspis will have no cooldown for the next 2 seconds. So this one's actually really good that you can, if you bring up your Aspis and you have decent hurdle damage, you can just keep dashing and doing more and more hurdles, because every time you kill something, you get the cooldown reduced to nothing, so you can just keep doing it over and over. And then also, when you bring it, when you retract your Aspis to get this bonus, the bonus to damage, if you kill the enemy, if you kill someone within 1.2 seconds of it retracting, you can just bring it back up again and retract it again to get this bonus again. So you can use that to synergize really well, where you can keep bringing it up, bringing it down, bringing it up, bringing it down, to keep getting the bonus damage and reduce the cooldown of it. So it works quite nicely with that. Battle Adrenaline, for each enemy killed within 10 meters, you get increased movement speed and weapon damage. So that's quite nice for building up extra damage and movement speed when you're killing enemies in close range. And then Solid Shell is damage reduction for you for every for being in the thick of things and being surrounded by a lot of monsters. You get a big amount of damage reduction because of that. So it's a nice defensive one to have for sure. And then you get your enhanced tidal Aspis. So the Mighty Stream is just a standard increase in duration of how long your shield lasts, and you recover duration at the end for every attack you block. So you can what you call it, 6-second duration, and recover 1 second duration for every attack you block. Every recovery shortens the max duration. Oh, okay. So you can't have it up infinitely, but if you have, so it normally lasts for 5 seconds, plus the 6 seconds is 11 seconds max. So then every time you block an attack, you recover 1 second, but it also shortens the max duration. So it'll eventually run out if you keep blocking attacks, but it'll last for quite a while if you can keep it up and keep getting hit. Whitewater, apparently, I haven't seen how this works yet, but if you have it, it'll reflect damage back to people when you have your shield up. So as it says in the thing, reflects a small amount, moderate amount, and a huge amount. So I don't know exactly how much that is, but it sounds interesting. Unfathomable Ocean, this one works really well with these as well, because after you retract your Aspis, you get an increase to your max shield, which is really nice to help you with survivability. After your after your frontal shield is down, you get bonus to your actual shield, so that's quite nice. Unbearable Hurdle, enemies hit by your hurdle will take less damage and deal less damage and take more damage. So it's a good, if you jump into the middle of people and hurdle, they'll take more damage and won't do as much to you as well. So that's a nice one to have. Pretty much all of his abilities are quite nice. You can't go wrong with any of these from what I've seen. Ebb and Flow, after lifting or retracting your Aspis, your shield starts to recover immediately and receives a 50% shield recovery speed, so that's great to have no matter what. And then Hostile Gift recovers ammo to the magazine and reserve after retracting your shield, and increases your rate of fire and reduces your reload time. So that's another one that works well with these if you happen to be using some fast firing weapons that use up a lot of ammo. Whenever you retract your shield, you'll recover ammo to your magazine and to your reserve ammo, and have less reload time and a higher rate of fire. So it pretty much, like, there's not really one ability that he has that I would say is bad. Like, sure, there's some that are just generally better than others, but if you had to take something, pretty much any one of these is good and will give you a decent bonus to anything that you can do. So he seems like a pretty decent character. So now that I have talked your guys' ear off, let's get into this and see if we can get a good run in. So I'm gonna try it. I did a run on Elite earlier and it went pretty well, so I'm gonna give Reincarnation one a try. and see how we can do with this, because this guy's kind of more my style of hero, so I think I can make him work in Reincarnation, so we're going to give him a shot. Now, I don't know anything about his... Oh, but this is Painkiller. If you don't get any of the ones that are set to your character, Painkiller is seriously a great spiritual blessing to get, because it it removes any negative effects of the elemental of damages that you can take, and actually gives you bonuses from it. So if you get hit with corrosion, you actually move faster, you don't get slower. If you get hit by fire, you actually heal rather than taking damage, and if you get hit by lightning, you take less lightning damage rather than take more of it. So Painkiller is just generally an all-around great buff to have, and I recommend taking it most of the time. It's actually really, really good. Okay, the Justice I really don't like as a weapon. You fire like grenades that just sit there, and then you have to right click to make them explode, but it's, I don't know, I've never been a fan of the Justice at all, and it's got kind of just a cheesy etch on it that the weapon auto reloads when you unequip it, which isn't really that fantastic. This Thunderclap glove is good, but I'm not a fan of, people love the Thunderclap glove, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It sure does AoE splash damage in an area around it, but its damage is so low that I don't find it that great. The etch on it isn't too bad. It's 50% rate of fire increase for 5 seconds after killing an enemy, but I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. But Scorching Rounds is a great pistol, and this one's got a really good etch on it to start with, where it's piercing and projectile speed, so that means it'll punch through shields, so it's a good one to have to start with. And it does, the Scorching Rounds is a really high damage pistol, so it's quite nice. I can't recommend it enough. Let's see if I can find some ammo. That's a Goshawk over there, by the way, too, which I think I showcased in one of my other videos, but I'll... It's kind of a charging weapon, so you can scope with it and then charge it up and fire. So it's not too bad, but you just have to get used to the charging effect of it. But I more so like the Scorching Rounds better, so I will keep using that for now. So here's his shield, that's his punch, and I killed everybody. Alright. Okay, so it looks like they want me to do striking off the stick, so what do we got? Each stack of Fist Sensation increases next strike to do 10 damage, gain 6. After dealing damage with strike punch, weapon damage. Okay, I like Concussive Current, so I'll grab that, because when you throw up your shield, you just start punching people, and then oh, which by the way I was going to mention, so when you hold here, down here by his punch, you see that number that's scaling up? That's based on my movement speed. So that's this Fist Sensation that he has that will do increase the amount of punching damage he does. And if you see that I'm on fire right now, that's because of Painkiller, so that every time you deal damage, you affect yourself with an area or a elemental effect. And like I said, I just was healing that whole time, so it's quite nice to have. Silver Medal, that's not too bad. My shield will now start recharging as soon as I kill somebody. Alright. Any more ammo back here? Oh yeah, there's one. Nope. Okay. Or a venom. Ooh, piercing and projectile speed as well. I actually don't mind. I like to pair. Sometimes I like to pair the aura venom with the with the scorching rounds, because then I can do both fire and corrosion damage. So it's quite nice to use both. Ooh, just die already, would you, up there? Thank you. See how I shot right through that guy's shield? That's the wonders of piercing. You don't have to worry about trying to piss around with shooting those guys or waiting for them to drop their shield. You can just shoot right through it. If you still try to aim for their head, I have noticed that if you hit them in the head, they take their crit damage. There we go. Oh, and if anybody watched my last video, I think I figured out why I was losing so much ammo even though I had a lot of ammo recovery with the bunny. It's because I had bullet light, and bullet light was using up my my reserve ammo. Okay. Enemies defeated by hurdle will deal, or hit by hurdle will do less. After retracting Aspis, 50% max shield. Do I want to try this one out? No, let's give it a shot. Why not? We'll see how our punching goes. We'll do a lot of punching. Try to get the increased stacks of punches. Oh. Oh, that was the thing where I punched out a bunch more punches. Where is he? Wow, I'm a terrible shot. There we go. Last wave. well, that was fun. Lots of bad guys to kill. Sure, we're going punching. Let's increase our punch damage. Why not? Okay, so this is just a treasure vault, so... Ooh. Doodaloo. Ooh, nice. Dash has 3 charges. That's fantastic. Oh, okay, let's put this up so that I can block the damage. On the house too? Oh wow, this is working out nicely. What do we got from here? Ammo belt, perfect 6th. Ammo belt's not bad. Ooh, I forgot about Top Gun, +3 current weapon level. Let's take ammo belt, and I'll take perfect 6th. Do I like any of these? No. Rate of fire on crit. You know what? I don't mind the fire dragon, and it does increase damage against weapons with decay effect, so I can swap between the 2 that I've got. That's not terrible. And it increases its rate of fire. You know what? I think I'll swap that for this, because I've got this as a piercing weapon for against things, and I like the Fire Dragon Season, plus it gives me different ammo types. So let's go with that. And the Scorching Rounds is just my first basic gun, so I don't really feel like leveling up anything. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention that I turned on this Bizarre Dream, and the Mysterious Yokel and the Spiritual Link. So these have bonuses that we can get. So Wrath of the Sea, plus 60% base damage and plus 3 uses for striking punch. So I've got Clenched Fist, I need to get Dark Tide, and then one of Terrific Bonus, Surprise Bonus, or Capacity Overdraft. Okay, so I can look for those. Extended Magazine, I have to use a launcher, and I have to have one more of those. Elemental Nova, Heavily Armored, Silver Metal, okay. Top Gun, I need a rifle, and Perfect 6th and something else. Rational Rush, plus 2 uses for dash. Irrepressible Surge, Advanced Joggers, Propulsion Device, okay. Fire Conversion. Current weapons damage is turned into fire, and Blazing Hoop. So I need one more thing. Flaming Shard, Fire Enthusiast, or Elemental Weave, and I'll get that. Damage type of current weapon converts into fire damage. The current weapon's damage type is turned into normal damage. Okay, I don't get that. But we'll see if I get all 3. So if I go with this, oh, okay, I get it. So if you have a weapon that does normal damage, and you have that, and you get one of the other 2 things, it turns your weapon's damage into fire damage. Okay, I get it. Give one a Cult Scroll. What do I have that I don't really want at this point? On the House is good. Propulsion Device is good. Blazing Hoop is good. Unfettered Will is... Will I be able to keep up my money that much? I'm going to be spending a lot over the next while. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if I get lucky. Hidden Transaction. Oh, that's even better. That's perfect. Hidden transaction gives you a bonus to 33% chance of getting an extra level up increase. Enhanced bullet bank. All ammo will pick up will automatically be converted into weapon type and gain 3 copper. Ooh, because that's the enhanced version. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. I don't know about any of these for now. Poison Ghost, no. Okay, so what did that give me for lightweight trigger? A spray weapon and bullet bank. 2% rate of fire for every ammo consumed, lasts for 10 seconds, up to 30 stacks. Oh, so interesting. What's we got there? Double caliber? No, I don't want to be a sniper. The thing I like about the flaming weapon is that it does pretty good damage for being a short range weapon. Let's see if I can get him with that first. Okay, can you reload already? Thank you. Oh my god, reload. Wowzers, come on. Oh, he got a... Oh no, I stopped him. Well, maybe not. Okay, Evil Balancing Talisman's great. So I can get Cursed Scrolls. Ooh, surprise bonus. Wrath of the Sea, yeah. Do I want a launcher? No. So, what do I need for Wrath of the Sea now? I got 2 out of 3. I just need Dark Tide. And I get plus 60% base damage and 3 uses for Striking Punch. That's nice. I said I wanted to do a punching build, so here we are, being able to do punching if I get that. Is that a better fire dragon? Elemental chance. Lucky shot chance. Recover ammo when triggering. Yeah, sure. Seems like a better one. Oh, and there's Dark Tide, so that gives me my, yeah, I'll definitely take it. That gives me my increase to, that gives me that Wrath of the Sea. So I get bonus base damage and additional uses of my punch. So I'll be a punching fool right now. Alright, Sucker Punch. Yeah, why not? Let's increase skill damage when your skill hits an enemy with almost full health. Magazine capacity, reload time, rate of fire, damage against enemies, and burning effect. Let's refresh. Is long shot worth it? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I might as well get it in case I happen to be far away shooting someone. It'll help. Porcupine, base damage, accuracy, magazine capacity. Porcupine's great for like clearing because it sprays so far. I actually like the pupil better than it for... I have the fire ring, so maybe I'll swap. Yeah, I have that blazing hoop, which will give me fire effect. So if I get a lightning damage, and I like the pupil for close range and long range too, so yeah, let's try out the pupil. Why not? We've done a bit with this. I'll just up it once. The pupil's good because you can charge it like this and it'll do a bit more. It'll do a much more tighter pack thing, but if you're up close, you can just fire it rapid fire a lot more fast. Alright. Yeah, I don't mind the pupil. It's a good gun. Like the shield is great for... Don't like the sniper rifle. That's a grenade launcher. No, I don't feel like that. That one's not so great. Alright. Dark Tide 2. 60% chance to recover, 50% consumed uses at least one of whenever you each time you use it when holding the Aspis. Sure. Alright. That gives me even more uses of my punch. Dominating Fist. The stacks of Fist Sensation won't drop below 20. That sounds like a great thing for what I'm working on. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to be doing lots of damage with this punch. Wowzers. Okay. That's fun. Let's pass on these for now. I don't know if these are the weapons I'm going to keep for a while, so I might as well hold on to it for a bit. Yeah, like my flaming fist now, it does like... Alright. Peddler, how are you? Weapon damage if secondary count is at 0. I don't know if I'll get to that, but no, I'll pass on that. Well, that seems like a good fire scale, but I'll pass. I like my effective split, sure. Resilient life and bluff. Okay, those are both really good. Scorching rounds, justice. Those all have some decent effects on them, but I'll pass for now. Nah, I'm good with my oh god, what is this called now? Pupil. It's a decent shotgun that I like the use of, so alright. Ooh, when using the weapon skill, damage will be increased for each of the thrusts. So that's when you use the secondary fire. Magazine capacity, 100%. Damage will be increased for each hit with the thrust. You know what? I'll try it. I'll swap it for this Aura Venom. Because this will also help me move faster. The nice thing about melee weapons is they give you a movement speed increase. So they help you move faster, and this guy wants to move fast, so whoa. The nice thing, I have that blazing hoop, which does flame damage, and then the sword does lightning, which makes them just stand around and not hit you. It's actually quite fantastic. Or they'll actually fight each other, which is even better. Ooh, there's magnetic coil now too. Oh. So I have... Did I have an elemental nova? Minus 75% for elemental pulse occult scrolls. So I need the realm of corrosion, or elemental convergence or elemental power for that. Interesting. Lightning conversion, lightning trigger. Is there something to do with heavily armored submachine gun? Is there a melee weapon one? I haven't seen a melee weapon one yet. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, so irrepressible surge if an enemy is defeated. Yeah, sure. I actually like that one. That's the one that if I hit somebody with a hurdle, it'll keep letting me dash. And then if I kill somebody with the weapon after the fact, it'll refresh the cooldown of my Aspis. Die, Mr. Coyote. There's the next group. I will say that having the flaming loop and the lightning loop is quite handy for getting crowd control for them to start attacking each other. And portal's been opened. Bad wild times, it's only greens. It's not a bad hell, but I don't want a hell for now. There's the portal up here and a red chest. Cool. What do we got? I got a electric disc. Ooh, elemental convergence. That gives me my elemental nova ability. So now these pulses will happen a lot faster. Ooh. Now, because I have painkiller, getting hit by the green stuff will actually make me faster. I still take the damage from it, but it'll make me faster. So with these, you can just jump across there nicely to get that chest. But there's another chest over here behind here. So you gotta come this way to get it, where you jump. Actually, so you jump around this wall, then you jump to this wall. And usually I have a sword that's making me faster, so you might have to jump dash that, and then you've got to jump around this wall and then dash to the side. So once you clear the wall, then you dash. I always screwed that up when I was trying to get it before, and it just wouldn't work for me. Energy storage, primary skill, but cooldown, no. I don't want fire enthusiast. Whenever you inflict burning. Yeah, with painkiller, that should work out nicely. Sure, I'll take fire enthusiast. Stone Skin, 20%, minus 30% damage taken for 3 seconds after taking damage, so that's handy. 70% chance to recover 100% of consumed strikes when punch each time you use it when holding Aspis. Increased Aspis duration. I'll just get strike based damage. That seems like the best option. I've been doing a lot of punching, so I'll just keep on keeping on with the punching. Wow. Okay, that went quick. What's this one? Dual Edge. Gain 1% damage dealt and plus 2% damage taken for each enemy you kill. It's fairly. If I find I start taking a lot of damage, I may get rid of that. But it's not bad to start with. But sometimes that can go wrong, and you can start taking a lot more damage. And so it's sometimes not good to have. Enhanced tactical reload for 4 seconds, and when reloading, and for 4 seconds after reloading, minus 20% damage taken and movement speed. Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. Now, this seems like a decent weapon that I'm going to want to keep. So it's already got 4 things. So you can etch it right away and get the Gemini effect. I don't know what Gemini effect I want to use for it though. Probably probably shared elemental effect would be my best guess. Plant spores, killing an enemy. Okay, yeah. Can we get off of that? Thank you. Magazine capacity and rate of fire doesn't really work there. Shared elemental effects, because now if I get a decay weapon in this side, I'll be able to do shock and decay with this weapon plus my see, that guy got affected by my loot, or oops, so they're now shooting and killing each other. And there's one more guy. That's actually kind of broken, so, but they put it in the game, so I'll keep using it. I've encountered an elite lizard. Oh yeah, this is something new that they did in insufficient shell. I need some shells. Whoa. Something they did for Reincarnation is once you get to the last level before a boss, they've put multiple enemies in here. He's immortal, so he's going to take a second to die. Now, can I kill this last guy? There we go. Alright, isn't that fun? Okay, goblet. Formidable. See, that's the one that's really good for dealing with weapons too, so I think I'll start taking some of that. Ebb and flow after lifting a shield. See, I've already... Nah. Retractor Aspis, you get ammo. No, I think I'll take this one. Hawkeye Sight. No. I'm not really worried about crits too much. Cloud Weaver, no. Really looking for a decay weapon. Ooh, or is this a decent fire tower? I like the fire tower better than the flowing wind, but this one's not that great, so I'll pass on it. Anything else? Nope. Okay. All three of these are really good. After dealing damage with striking punch, 6% weapon damage for each stack of fist sensation for 6 seconds. So, and I have a lot of fist sensation because of that one thing that I get. This gives me skill and weapon damage with the shield. This gives me weapon damage. They're all really good. I want to take all three. I think this one seems like it's a better one to take. Oh, against the flow. Lightweight trigger. Hidden treasure is always good for more money. Don't know if I need against the flow, because I'm not really using those kind of weapons. There's a decent decay weapon. 10% decay chance. Because then I can put the decay onto my sword as well. Choices. You know what? I'll swap it for this for now and see if something else better comes up. Ooh, yeah, of course, 40%. So it's always, if you're going for just chance to... Okay, because you want one that... There. Okay. So let's sell the pupil, sell this, try to etch this, and now hope that I can... There we go. So now it shares. So whatever the percent chances of the weapon transfers over to this. So I get 50% chance to deal shock and 40% chance to deal delay or decay. The other one, that other one only had a 10% chance to do it. So, but at least I've got both now on my weapons. So let's give this a shot. Where are these guys? Alright, Big Bang, come on. There we go. A bunch of punches. Okay, what do we got for a scroll? See, I don't like Overwhelming Shield because I don't want the reduced recovery speed. I don't like that aspect of it. So let's take the goblet. Clenched fist 3, obviously. Yes, 300% strike base damage and 50% extra strike punch damage to enemies whose remaining HP and shield are combined higher than 75%. Okay, yeah. That's a no-brainer for this build so far, because I'm doing lots of strike punches. That Dragon Chaser's decent, but I don't want it. Alright. So, what's my next thing? Backfire. Reflects a significant AoE damage back to all enemies within 10 meters upon taking damage or hitting any enemy with hurdle. Craftsman's Inheritor, you can upgrade, reforge, etch, reroll weapons for free, but you can only have 20 non-cursed scrolls. Both of these sound interesting. Reflect a significant AoE damage back to all enemies upon within 10 minutes upon taking damage or hitting an enemy with hurdle. You know what? Let's give it a try. Okay. Seems like everybody died. Strange how that happens. Now I'm going to try and start upping my flowing light. Ooh, nice. I got a couple of doubles on that. So now it's +6. Or one double. Yeah, because I hit it. It was 3 and I hit it twice and it went to 6. So it got 3 increases with the more weapon increases I get with it, the better. Oh, I forgot I have enhanced on the house. Your first purchase at any peddler does not cost any copper, and a random item at the spiritual remnant and phantom peddler does not cost any soul essence. Oh, okay, sure. I'll take that. I keep forgetting that I got the scroll that gives me copper if I break stuff. And it also gives you soul essence, so it's really good to do it, especially if you haven't maxed out your character, or even if you have. Getting extra soul essence is always a good thing, because you use it in these runs to get you all these bonuses and stuff, so it's always great to have. Like, what I'm saying is, don't forget to do it. Don't forget to break stuff. Break all the stuff. As my kids would say, break all the things. It's actually quite comical to see all these guys just standing around fighting each other. Have I broken all the things? I sure have broken a lot of things. Flame shard too. Okay. Well, that's good. I got fire enthusiast and flame shard. And painkiller and red chest. What's the red chest want me to do? Upgrade a weapons level. See, this is usually always good to do once you get your weapons high enough, because it costs like 600 to give it one level, and the red chest will give it to you for less. Replace all normal inscriptions. Auto reload when unequipped doesn't help it, and lucky shot chance doesn't really help it, so I think I'll do that with this because it can only get better. When triggering enemy effect, elemental effect, it'll spread to all enemies, so that's good, and additional damage to enemies and decay effects. So that was really worth it for me to do that, because that just made this weapon even better. Break all the things, break all the things. Get as much copper as you can. Ooh, a scalpel. Nah, that's only green. Alright. This run is going pretty well, I would say. Both of those are good, but the number 3 of this is definitely better. Evil Devouring Sword, even though I don't have any curse scrolls. Did I miss anything, like a vault or some breakable stuff? Some soul essence, breakables. Level it up. What's this got? Get a curse scroll to gain a weapon with at least one exclusive inscription. Obtain a normal gift box or destroy a curse scroll. I actually don't mind getting a curse scroll here because I've got both the Evil Banishing Talisman and the Evil Devouring Sword. So yeah, getting a curse scroll here is actually worth it, and I might get a decent weapon. No, I mean it is a good one. Reduces the skill cost to 3 for fire scale bombs. It's a decent weapon, but I want my But more than anything, I just wanted the curse scroll. Normally this would higher the total amount of max HP. The higher the total amount of max HP, the lower the movement speed, decreased up to 20%. So normally that would be bad for me, but I have those scrolls, so it doesn't actually do anything for me. Mr. Peddler. Advanced Joggers is wonderful. Thunder Screen. Because it gives me Sorcerer, which is skill damage, which I don't. Do I have? Hold on. I have 1 of 3 already, so this would be 2 of 3. That's 2 additional uses of dash. Yeah, you know what? I'll get it. And I have no money. Even with this extra money, I still have no money because I want to spend it all. Did I pass people? I did. He's immortal. The whole hoop situation on this is kind of ridiculous, but what can you do? It's part of what they gave me. Is that all of them? The stuff that I missed back here. Alright, what's this boss got for me? And he's toast. 3rd time unlucky. Yeah, sure, because that'll give me more curse scrolls. Concealed ammo, no. 30% chance on the prism, no, it's right. Preemptive strike, sanguine relic, vindictive nature. Ooh, that's always good. I'll take vindictive nature. Whenever you take damage, you get bonus skill and weapon damage, and I take a lot of damage, so definitely worthwhile. I've sort of got some money again. For every use of striking punch, recover. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, but this is decent. No, I think I'll get this one because it increases the duration while I'm using it and decreases the duration while I'm unshielded. So I'll do Stormy Riptide. Just die. Ooh, is that a decent hell? Weapon damage against enemies and elemental effect. Reload 2 at a time and 30% projectile. Converted to corrosion creates a bullet to chase the nearest. I mean, it is a good hell, but I'll pass on it. Let me upgrade my sword some more. Good, I got 33% chance one on that run. Some more money and essence over here. There's always lots of breakable stuff if you're looking for it. Oh yeah, okay, this will be, oh, it's a boss. Whoa, almost died. Whew. Okay. Deflection shield, no, I do not want that. This is good for if you're a far range character, because you take less damage from enemies that are far away from you, but you take more damage from enemies that are close, and I'm always up close, so that will get me killed way faster than anything else I've been doing. I'll go with this one too. Shock damage. No, pass on that. 20% shock chance, no. Wild hunt. Nope. Let's pass on all these weapons. Take the money. What's this red chest want to give me? Destroy a curse scroll? Nope, don't want to do that. Gain 42. The more curse scrolls you have, the more copper you'll get. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll totally do that. Got a big bag of copper. Every time you kill, well, let's just get this. Keep increasing our punching damage. Alright. Now we go fight the boss. Oh, it's the serpent. Okay, cool. So I should be able to punch him to death when he charges at me. Now, snow boots I don't want. I'll refill. Let's see what else I got. Bullet light I don't want. Nope. Oh, elemental cube increases elemental damage. Yeah, let's do that because it's worth it. And then I'll get the shell resupply so that I can make sure that I punch this guy a lot. And then I'll up this twice. I'm out of punches. Whoa, and I just took, there we go. Took a face full of blast. Oh my goodness. After killing an enemy, 30% movement speed and 100% lucky shot chance for the next hit. 50% weapon damage if there's more than one enemy hit within that, and 80% weapon damage for the first attack after reloading. Okay, extravagant consumption is not worth it now, so I'll get rid of that. That's a very good sword. That's a decay mortar. That's a 10. They're giving me some options here. The one thing I'm worried about is when I get to the, let's see what I get here. Stormy Trip Type 3. Upon every use of Strike and Punch, recover. Both bonuses will be doubled if an enemy is killed with Striking Punch. Okay. So I should be able to punch my way through most of the level, but it's the end boss, or not the end boss. The thing I'm worried, I definitely think I'm going to switch this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then I think I'm going to take this mortar for now, because it's only 10% chance of dealing decay. And it's not, yeah, no, it's not a great long-range weapon. I'm just worried about the flying saucers in the polar level. Field proficiency? No, I don't think I want field. Well, lucky shot chance, dash, primary skill cooldown for every boss or elite you've done. And it's 0 essence. And this backfire, I'm not sure if it's doing a whole hell of a lot for me. This is definitely doing lots for me. This is doing lots for me. But yeah, I think I'll swap this because this will give me lower gash cooldown, lower primary skill cooldown, and increased lucky shot chance. Yeah. I think I'll do that, and I'll switch the backfire. Hit that, and then off I go. So I gotta find a they're just fighting each other. Okay, but the first thing I have to find is I need to find a craftsman so I can re-Gemini these. More money. Just have so many dashes and so many punches. I can just travel so much distance and with the refreshing of my cooldown on the Aspis, it just doesn't go away. Lucky shot chance is great. Oh, there's a craftsman there, but let me go see what I've missed. Okay, I don't want that. I missed that peddler, and he might have some good stuff. Unless I missed a bunch of breakables. What do we got, Mr. Peddler? Oh, paranormality. Will that be worth it for me? Don't know. It's a, I never know if that's good. This is an actual decent weapon that would shoot well from long range. At better than this one because it's rapid fire, would do more damage. Lucky shot chance, yeah. So if I run into, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna take that. I don't. Paranormality technically is really good because it, especially on a character like me, because it effectively gives me more health, because I have it doubles my shield but reduces, so I lose 84 health but I gain another 135 shield. But like, if my shield ever breaks, I'm dead. But fuck it, I'll give it a try. Elemental bestowment, recover max HP. See, that's pointless now because I don't have very much max HP. Whenever. So that one's not worth it. Resolute. Your shield. Oh yeah, no, not getting that for sure. Okay. So let's sell this Aura Venom, and now we're gonna hopefully be able to re-Gemini these two weapons at this craftsman that's up here. Okay, please tell me I'm going to be lucky. Okay, spores I don't want. Nope. There. No, I don't have enough for the next one. Well, at least I got one set for it. The spores is weird. It, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. It does, when you hit something with one weapon, it does, what you call it? It puts stacks of spores onto the enemy, and then when you hit them with the other weapon, it does increase damage based on the number of spores you hit it with. And in theory, that's a really good thing, but it means you gotta switch weapons and you gotta have decent control over your weapons a lot and whatnot. So I just like being able to do a lot of elemental effect damage. That's what I was talking about, this flying saucer. And with only having punches and a melee weapon, it was a pain in the ass to deal with those. So I'm glad I got this. Didn't even realize there was a purple guy here. Okay, let's sell this. Shock hexagon, no. Double caliber, no. Shared elemental effects on those guys, no. Or a venom that's better, no. It's not. Okay, what do I got? Whitewater. Okay, we'll see how much damage we reflect back. Alright. So, with this lovely dual fang, I haven't had too much trouble with those saucers. Plus, I think I'm pretty well invincible while I run around and punch things at the moment, so I think that's okay. I just hope I don't run out of punches on the end boss. I won't be able to hit him very much with them. Because most of my punches get refunded to me while I kill small things. There we go. And the problem with using it on the end boss is that I won't be able to refund it as much because I won't be killing a lot of small things with it to refund all my stacks from the multi-punch thing that I have. So because of that, I may run out of punches right away, which would be a shame. But we'll have to see. Oh, casual gunmanship, that's not too bad. I'm doing a lot of lucky shots when I do use my weapons for the brief couple of seconds that I'm using my weapons. Oops, no, didn't want to press that. Alright, which way am I going? This way? Get a cursed scroll to gain a weapon with an exclusive inscription. That's not a bad thing. Third time unlucky. To get more cursed scrolls because I have to increase my weapon or Yeah, sure, why not? No, don't want the talisman, so I'll just get rid of that. Oh yeah, okay, here's these bosses. May flow back. There we go. Punch your way to victory. Spirit feline. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. That'll keep me alive during this fight against the big boss. Don't need that, don't need that. Take the goblet. Rogue wave. Each stack of his sensation increases the next strike punch damage by 15. Gains 6 stacks immediately after using hurdle. Oh, that's awesome. So I just have to dash a lot and get... Oh, but that's just fist sensation, not... Okay, well, no. That'll work out still. Burning effect on that. No. Okay. Alright. So, let's see about regeminating this weapon and then buffing it as much as I can. So that one shares already. There. Okay. Now, buff, buff, buff. Alright, now we'll just go fight the end boss. Dark Tide 3. 15% strike punch. Oh, nice. There's a 70% chance to recover 100% of consumed strikes used when using a drain. Oh, awesome. I think that'll definitely help me against this guy because I can just put up my shield and just punch him as much as possible now. Do I need to refill them? Yeah, I only have 10. So let's refill those. I don't think I need a different weapon. I think I just need to increase this. Oh, but I can... Do I have a scroll I can sell? But I don't really care about... Flame Shard, Bluff, HP is full, Thunder Screen. Yeah, because I never filled Thunder Screen, right? Elemental Nova. No, I never got the thing I need for Thunder Screen. That's Sorcerer. Okay, so I can drop Thunder Screen and drop Thunder Screen and sell it so that I can enhance this one more time. Alright. Now, where are you going, buddy? Okay, so the punch build works just fine for the turtle. That was Reincarnation 1 with the turtle, and the punch build works just fine. You can take out pretty much anybody by just punching them to death. Alright, so that was the turtle on Reincarnation 1. I definitely think I will try this guy again on a harder difficulty, but yeah, so I think now these are the I'm done all the base characters. So I will show you guys the monkey and the fox in my next couple of videos and see how we can do with them. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe like the video, sorry. Like the video if you like it, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.